Right, so we're going on to page 99. Now, I did the separate video with the grammar focus, so I'm just going to go through this with you. To talk about something which always happens as a result of something else, we usually use if plus present tense plus present tense. If you joke about it, it doesn't make you as anxious. That works every time, okay? Any present tense can be used for this. We can use the modal verbs in either clause, okay? It's not something I'm going to dwell on because, as I said, this is not the bit of grammar I really think you need for your exam. You need the second conditional, but this is just to start things off, okay? Other conjunctions we already said, such as unless, as soon as, when, or in case, also after and before, can be used in the same thing. Again, when we're talking about future possibilities, we use if plus the present, and then if I make a joke about it, in the second half, the future, I won't feel as anxious. Okay, so this is if you do something, something else will happen. Okay, I don't think they make that very clear there. You can use any future form, so you can use going to or will. Yeah. If I tell you more about this, you're going to get confused. If I tell you any more about this, you will get confused. You might get confused if I tell you any more about this. Okay, so you can see we've got plenty of options. It's the structure I'm looking at, though. If you don't laugh at my joke, I'm going to cry. If you don't laugh at my joke, I will cry. I think is maybe even more typical because, we don't know that you're not going to laugh at my joke. But anyway, they are real situations, and we could use I'm not going to watch the show unless it's funny. Well, how do you know if it's funny unless you watch it? I'll start applauding you as soon as you've finished your speech. I'll buy tickets now in case the show sells out. That's when you're taking precautions. I will probably be sitting near the front when you get there. Okay. Let's not dwell on that one because I said you've had a whole grammar video. Let's try the sentences down here. Okay. Right. So if they don't sell more tickets, we're going to need unless here, aren't we? So if they don't sell more tickets, will they or won't they cancel the show? Well, of course, they will cancel the show. So the show will be cancelled. Yes, but go and make it even more complicated by putting a passive in there as well. Oh, dear me. Why didn't I find something more simple? I'll probably add a BBC video at the end just for you to try and get it on a more simple level. Okay. Right. I'm going to press. No, you're going to press pause now, and I'm going to put up all the answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, and this one's going to be in case someone needs, because it's after in case. It's not the will half, that's the will half. As soon as the show finishes, I will, there's the will in the other half. It won't, that's the will half, until the lights go down. We're still talking about the future, but we use the present in the half that doesn't have the main clause. So the half that has the if or all these other words that they're using. Whew, yes, welcome to level 1. They won't be able to have the show outside if it rains. That's a nicer one. It will be great to see the show when it comes to town or when it comes here on tour. Okay, nice, easy answers. Those ones at the end, not so easy at the beginning, eh? Right, we're going to do some vocabulary, and it's up here, and it says, are these adjectives in the box positive or negative ways of describing something? And then group those adjectives into 5 categories. Some words will belong in more than one category. What differences in meaning are there between the adjectives in each category? This one, I'm going to put up the answers to the first part in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we are. Be careful because sometimes we use things like ridiculous, but it could actually be to express our shock, but it could actually be that something's ridiculously funny, ridiculously good, because when we use it as an adverb, it tends to be used with good things. All the rest of them definitely are negative down the bottom, positive at the front. Comical is the one that's funny when it's not strange, but when it's haha, like hilarious. And If something's strange or weird, then it can also be funny. Okay. Irritating in some languages is a false friend. Irritating in English means it gets on your nerves. Right. Okay. I'm going to do the bottom half in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here they come. Yeah. Irritating keeps happening. Annoying can be just one time. Distasteful just means in bad taste. Hilarious is an extreme adjective. It means very, very funny. Witty is when you're being clever about something, maybe using clever words. Comical, makes you laugh. You could say penguins, how penguins walk is comical. Tedious means it takes a long time and it's boring. It feels like it goes on forever. Predictable is what happens in a bad action film when you know exactly what's going to happen at the end. Pointless, there's no point. Ridiculous, that's silly. Childish is stupid or silly in a childish way. You know, you break my pencil, I break your pen, that kind of thing. Yeah, witty, funny in a clever way, and thought-provoking makes you think. Right, that's going to be a slightly shorter video, another one to come in just a moment.